Good morning, it's Bobby Lee and
Willis and Kimber. Yeah.
from Hurricane Creek Farms. We already been out and about this morning. Where do we have to go?
We had to go to the clinic and then we came back here.
And we went somewhere else.
Oh yeah, we got donuts.
Yeah, it's
We got donuts, and after the donuts, we went to the farm store and we got this.
Yeah, we went to our local hardware store actually. We got us a new watering can for the garden because it's their job. We've got some broccoli and Brussels sprouts for some fall vegetables. Looking really good. But yeah, had to run into town, had to run by the office. Got a patient in the hospital I wanted to check in on this morning before we spend the rest of the day on the farm. Patient is doing great, so glad for that. But we got a relatively busy day, but it's fall break. Kaylin is out of town, so they're spending today helping Dad on the farm. No, she's not in Nashville. She's in St. Louis. Yeah. I don't know where you got Nashville from, but anyway, feed bin is almost empty. But good news, they called me yesterday, said they're coming today to bring us some feed. So we actually want to get every little last bit of the old feed out of there because it is kind of old and it's not great. We're gonna do it. Yeah, when I called them last week, told them we needed some more feed, they sounded not very optimistic they would get to us this week.
Let's see.
Okay. But they called me, we were actually headed to the feed store this morning to go get some bag feed, but they said they'll be here today. So we're gonna get what's in there out, go up the road, check on those calves, do all that sort of stuff. But the first thing, need to get that cleaned out because I don't know, they might show up here any minute. Okay, as you can probably appreciate, just a little feed in there. Not very good looking feed because it's not very good feed. It's just a little bit old and moldy. We're gonna get all that out of there, and we'll actually probably spray just a little bit of a bug killer in there too to be sure any remaining little weevils are dead, and yeah, then be ready for them to deliver some more later on. Despite it looking very overcast and rainy, there's basically no rain in the forecast, so we'll just leave the lid open, knowing they're gonna be here in just a little while to fill it up. But we'll see if we can get all that out of there. Use a rubber mallet to break loose some of that feed. It's all caked up and gunked up in there. Shake her off there. Easy to work up a sweat. Gonna come out of these long sleeves pretty quickly today. But you can probably see little bugs, little weevils crawling around in there. That's a bad thing. We don't want it. You can see a lot of this feed, it's all clumped. It doesn't smell very good. For cows, it's probably not gonna hurt them, especially because we give basically that much feed right there to about 60 head every morning, so they get just a bite or two each. Open her on up here, Willis. But just about got it emptied out. They try to get just a little more out of there, and then we'll probably spray in there, kill what's left before they put some new feed in there here in just a little bit. Okay, now y'all gotta count them as they come up, okay? Tell me how many you get. You getting out, Willis? Willis got his feelings hurt. He was being mean to his sister, so he got in trouble. And so now he's pouting. The joys of raising children. He'll get over it here pretty quickly. In fact, I would suspect he jumps out here in just a few seconds because he doesn't want to get left out on the counting game. How many did you count?
So far I have 53.
All right. Well, I've only counted 56, so we got a straggler coming up down there. So we're at least 3 short. We're at 59, so we got to ride that way anyway to put out a bag of mineral. I'm hoping and expecting we're gonna come across 3 more on our way. Smell a skunk. Do you smell a skunk?
No, I smell cow feed.
You smell what?
Cow feed.
Oh, you smell the cattle feed? I smell skunk. I don't know if we got a skunk out here somewhere, or if one of them got sprayed, but either way, doesn't matter to me. Yeah, we'll see if we can find those other 3. We'll go put out that bag of mineral. There's 2 more. Oh, there they are. There's all 3. 1, 2, and 3. Y'all want any feed? I don't blame y'all. We'll have better feed tomorrow. I promise. Assuming the feed truck does show up, which if they don't show up by this morning, we'll probably, you know, call an audible and head to the feed store this afternoon because we gotta have some more feed. I say that we gotta have some feed. Like, they're getting very little feed. It's just to keep them coming to feed bunk. I always say that. Their you know, primary intake is pasture, and they've got plenty of grass right now. But check mineral feeder. Really doesn't matter if it's empty or not. We're gonna put a bag in here since we've ridden all the way back. No, not empty at all. But again, while we're back here, we're gonna throw a bag in there. Hey, can you grab that bag of mineral? That bag weighs about as much as you do, baby. See if y'all together can carry it. You done pouting? Are you done pouting, Willis? Whoa, girl, you're gonna hurt yourself. See if y'all can pick it up together. Willis, get on one end. Kimber, get on the other. Willis, put your poppet down. There we go.
Willis, Abby, you're not supposed to drop it.
All right, y'all help each other so you can get it in there without spilling it. So pick it up and put it on the edge of the tire. Hey, look at there.
Willis.
All right, now Kimber, you get on one corner, him get on the other. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, you spilled some. That's okay. That's all right. That's not enough to hurt anything.
Sorry, guys.
I might let you do some steering until we get back to the road, but yeah, got a few more things to get done this morning. Then we're gonna carve some pumpkins this afternoon.
My pants.
Yeah, pull them off. Just pull them off as we're driving. Don't throw them in the floorboard, kids. Just pull up. I said don't throw them in the floorboard.
Oh.
Just. I mean, I keep this thing so nice and cleaned out. There's no junk anywhere. I don't know why.
There's a
it's
little
okay to-
mirror.
Yeah, there is a mirror. we have lots of accessories. Yeah, the mirror the adhesive just kind of completely came off, and so we had to put a replacement up there. But you never know when you might need a baseball glove, a rag, an old empty feed sack, a cap.
Hurricane Creek Farms.
A Hurricane Creek Farms hat. That's the throwback hat. That's the really old school. That's my hat that I normally run in. You can tell it has like
Yeah, that's the old
a
cup.
few hundred sweat stains in there. But
That's the old.
What are these things?
I don't know what you call them. They're weed seeds. But anyway, all right. Head on up the road. Got my chauffeur driving me now. But for those of you that, like some thistles we missed, that watch these videos and thinking, my gosh, look at all that broom sage. You probably need some lime out there. You're almost certainly right, because we soil tested this place 3 years ago. It called for lime. We weren't super aggressive about it. We tried to get some lime spread. We just never could get out here and do it. Again, I kind of quit hounding them about it, so I probably need to take some of that blame. But we did call, and they were supposedly bringing it a couple of different times. It just never could get to us. But I'm actually called, and where we sampled it last time, I'm gonna let our local Helena group go ahead and sample it themselves. Partially because they're, I mean, that's what they do. But two, I figure if I get them to come on out and sample and everything, it'll be easier for me to then also get them to come out and put down whatever it calls for. But yeah, hope to have some lime spread here in the next few weeks. But yeah, they got to sample it first. Okay, so our big task or big item we want to check off the to-do list today is we need to take all this working facility down, because as we mentioned here before, basically we're going to put a roof over all this. Almost an identical barn to our hay storage barn. It's just not going to have the sides. It's just going to be a pole barn, essentially 40 by 60. So we just need all this out of the way so that when they deliver, I believe they're supposed to deliver it next week. I need to look at my exact dates on that. But anyway, once they get it delivered, it's usually just a few days later they'll be here to put it up, and it won't take them just a couple of days most likely to put up a relatively simple structure like that. Then I think what we're probably going to do is reassemble the pins, and this may sound a little redundant, but see how we like it set up, may even wean the calves with it like that. Then when we're certain we have everything exactly where we want it in the pen, we can figure out where we want concrete, then probably have to disassemble it again so that concrete guys can come in for the concrete. We don't want the whole thing concreted necessarily. I don't know, we may decide that makes a lot of sense, but I don't know that we want all that expense either. But anyway, today we can get all this taken down and get just out of the way and ready for that building to be erected here in another couple of weeks.
So you guys are about to pick up the fence. Here we go. Well, she is disassembled. Gonna actually grab the palpation cage. I need to take it up to the farm, up the road. We're gonna use it when we palpate, and I guess ultrasound more accurately, those heifers up there. Basically, we're gonna have 60 by 40 roof over all that, reassemble it in a little different configuration. I don't know what this monkey over here is doing. What you doing, dude? Besides trying to break your neck. Are you pretending to be a bull rider? Climbing up and getting on a bull? What are you doing? Oh, you open the tailgate. Okay. That's cool.
But yeah, we're gonna, this facility obviously is gonna be for working cattle, running them through the chute, but also instead of feeding them during the winter down there in that barn, where, I mean, see, it doesn't help that a tree has fallen on it, but it was in really, really sad shape, and especially this left-hand side roof's in too bad a shape to even do anything with it other than tear it down and start over. And sad as it is to see older structures like that go away, it's simply much cheaper and easier to build a new one. So yeah, be watching for this project over the next 2 or 3 weeks. The biggest thing is I got to figure out exactly how we're going to configure the pins and whatnot. We like to be able to load out off of that that sweep tub as well, and so we got to, of course, configure it where we can still get a trailer backed up here pretty easily. But anyway, I'll quit mumbling and rambling about that. But yeah, it's about lunchtime. I imagine I have 2 hungry kids. Well, and the cow herd back here looks to be pretty content. Like they're enjoying this kind of overcast. It's just a pleasant day. I don't know what the temperature is, but sun's apparently it's not going to shine at all today, which is fine. We nice little cool breeze. Just feels nice. But lounging here in the middle of the day, talking to us. Still plenty of grass out here. Haven't let them in the other part of the bottom just yet. May actually be able to accomplish what we wanted to there and not let them in until we get closer to the end of the month. But what do y'all want to do the rest of the day?
We're gonna carve our pumpkins and shoot guns. And after we shoot guns, we're gonna paint.
We're gonna what?
Paint.
Paint?
Yeah.
Or
We're gonna paint sometime today.
I don't know about painting. We did talk about yeah, I'm gonna go carve some pumpkins. Kimber is on a mission to get her first deer this year, and so may do a little target practice, a little rifle shooting. Well, she gets to shoot too, but we get her used to looking through a scope, that kind of thing, and we may have a deer hunt filmed here in the next month or so. But yeah, because we're gonna go do those things. Kind of done with farm chores, relatively speaking, for the day. Feed truck still has not come, so they're starting to make me a little nervous there. They called yesterday, said they were gonna come this morning.
Ow!
It's almost 1 o'clock now. It's okay. She saw a bird or something. So whatever. We'll see. If they don't get here, like say until tomorrow, that wouldn't be the end of the world. But anyway, gonna about wrap it up. We've got I guess we've got meatballs we're gonna eat tonight. So we're gonna be eating beef. What do we tell everybody else?
Eat beef and God bless. Eat beef and God bless.
See y'all next time.